Why should I not eat it?
So you're eating God.
If it is God,
It's okay to eat God?
your definition of God is, in my opinion, wrong. And
Is it okay to eat Paramatma?
then you are part of Paramatma. What is eating and not eating? It's just to maintain the material part of this body that I am eating it. Okay? But consciously, I am the same as the plant. The plant has the same ability to say things. It talks at a different level. That I am
The
not.
plant knows you?
Yeah. Of course.
Does the plant know your name?
It's not a
Does the
question
cup
of-
know your name?
Wait a minute. Have you ever gone to a garden?
Do you think the cup knows his name?
No. Have you ever gone to a garden? Have you ever gone to a garden? And did you ever talk to a plant?
I haven't read
I'll give you an example. If you take an experiment to do. You take two plants in a potted plant. Yeah? You put it in your home. You talk to it every day. You play music. You put the other one in a common place where nobody talks.
I know about the experiment.
This will work.
No, I know this experiment very well. But what I'm saying is,
I'm
questioning. I'm questioning. Does this plant know your name? You said yes.
The plant.
You're giving the plant. No, knows your name.
What is name? What is your definition is name?
I have a name.
No.
You have a name?
This is just a. It is a
Does the
sign.
plant know that
It is a sign. Nothing else.
Does the plant know that you're not a plant?
Yeah.
Does the plant know that you're a human?
Yeah.
So the
Now
plant
we are different.
So the plant recognizes that you're a human.
Yes.
And you.
And is fully conscious.
What about this cup? Does the cup know that you are a human?
Is made of the same material as everything
So does
else.
this cup know that you are a
Body.
human?
There's no difference between the conscious
I understand what you're saying.
and your body.
Look, I understand.
We love that
I understand
this
what you're
discussion
saying.
is good.
But what I'm saying is, does this cup know that you are a human?
Yes.
It does.
Yes. The material of this
So the cup is aware that you are a human being.
cup is there, but you are now overpowering it, you are controlling it. That's all. There is to it.
Is Paramat. So
We gotta go.
I don't understand what is it.
If you are, I'm assuming you're a Muslim, right? I'm assuming you're a Muslim. So, can I ask, why is...
No, I have
why
one
do you
question
call-
before asking.
No. Why do you call your God he? Why should it not be a she?
Because God describes himself.
No, he hasn't described anything.
If you allow me to answer the question that you asked.
Yeah, okay. Go ahead.
So God could have described himself with anything that he wanted. But in the Arabic language, you only have these two particular pronouns. Right? In the Arabic language, the one who has power, and if you allow me, you ask me a question and you don't want to
I'm hearing.
listen to
I'm
the
here.
answer.
I'm right here.
But be receptive rather than be defensive and trying to look
I'm
for
not
a
being defensive at all.
counter argument. Right. So God describes himself in the Arabic language with he. It doesn't mean God is a male or he's a man in any way. Because God tells us in the Quran, there is nothing like unto his likeness. لَيْسَ كَمِثْلِهِ شَيْءٍ. Right? So this is what we imagine. Now here is the problem with your particular understanding of God. You can imagine God or the Paramatma like the way you want, but you know for sure he's not like that. Because the Paramatma is not like what you imagine. You cannot imagine how he is.
Definition. There is no definition of Paramatma.
So is the
Why you imagine
The one,
him?
no, the one, what is God? What is God in your opinion? God is one who has no way of being described.
But
No
we are not
metric.
taught with Paramatma. We are creation.
That's fine. You see,
It is your belief. Your belief is
See,
different.
I'll tell you one
that's
way.
why we want to understand from your belief. If you believe that you're part of this Paramatma, and the only difference is you somehow have covered up your divinity,
No,
your
1 minute.
qualities
I
of
have one
Paramatma.
example. To reach Buckingham Palace, we have different routes to reach. Same thing. Universal God is one. Two different religions, we reach there. That doesn't mean my route is correct and your route is wrong.
But I will allow me to tell you why I would disagree. It is you can't just simply say there are many paths to the divine, because in one of the paths they might say God is someone like this, and I will say God is someone not. Allow me to finish. If they contradict and they saying no, it's okay. You know what? My God is like that. He doesn't have a son, and he has a son. And if you believe, when you have contradictory roots to God, then you can't just simply say it's okay, because the paths themselves are contradictory. So the path to go to God must be the straightest path,
I'm going
not the crooked path.
Okay, I'm going to close it with
There is nothing called.
this is my closure. My grandson is
That my path is straight, and your path
many
is
different
crooked.
routes.
This is
Sometimes
a totally wrong way.
There's only one correct path.
some routes
That's
are
your belief.
That's
We
your
have a
belief.
different belief. That's okay.
You
Let's
cannot say that your path is straight and my path is crooked.
nice meeting
That's a
you.
wrong
By the way,
way.
But do you agree the path to God must be the straightest?
Then is crooked.
I agree with multiple routes.
I don't know. I'm not much of a learned person here, but my life is not a straight. Right? I have
But-
gone way too many
but
crisscrosses, so
to-
I don't know if
No, I understand.
believe that
I
there is a
understand,
straight
Gibala.
path to God.
So,
There has to be.
It must be, you know,
Any
narrowing
crooked
and
path
zigzag.
leads away from God.
That's not true. Actually, you realize yourself with crooked path, and if you realize yourself, then I believe you realize God.
So someone who believes God is something like even detestable thing, you're saying it's okay? God is not insulted?
There is electron in every
so
form.
you're imagining God to have your own quality.
Gave you life,
If you say that
and if
God
you-
is your
if
own
you
quality,
think your life is
that
a
He
straight
gets
path,
angry,
those
that
two
He
are
gets
not
mad,
exactly the same.
that He's
Look,
going to kill you.
if somebody calls you something,
What are you
no,
talking
I understand. If somebody calls you something, you'll feel insulted.
No.
But people call God like a rat. That's an insult, isn't it?
No.
I didn't.
No. Rat has every bit of a value as a human being has.
Respectfully take myself.
That's all. A rat, or a dog, or a cat, or a lion, or a plant, everything.
So you can call so God, you can call him anything.
Anything.
Right? Anything. Even insulting things.
What is insulting to you?
Is there something that's
insulting to
insulting?
somebody else? A rat
Is there anything that can be insulting to God?
You can call a dog,
No,
but a dog doesn't feel he's a dog. Dog feels he's
Is
a
there
rat.
any way someone can insult God by anything?
No, you cannot.
So in principle, he says, people cannot insult God by anything.
There is no insult.
Okay, let's go.
What is insult if
You
insulting
feel yourself insulted when somebody insults you, and you feel God cannot be insulted.
I believe that you believe. We have our beliefs. Peace to you.
صحبه وتابع لهديه مغرد الحمام وسبح الأنام